Saving money can feel impossible sometimes. You work hard, your paycheck comes in, and then poof, it's gone. Bills, groceries, random expenses. And you're left wondering, where did it all go? Here's the thing though, most of us aren't broke because we're not earning enough. It's because we're spending too much on things that don't actually matter. That's what we're diving into today. I'm talking about the sneaky everyday expenses that eat away at your money without you even realizing it. Some of it might surprise you, but trust me, by the end of this, you'll be looking at your spending habits in a whole new way. Stick around because the last point on this list is something so common, I guarantee almost everyone watching has wasted money on it at some point. Let's get into it. First up, buying in bulk. Now, don't get me wrong, bulk buying can save you money, but it's only a good deal if you actually use what you buy. We've all been guilty of falling into the trap of pouncing on juicy bulk purchase deals, me included. One time, I bought this massive bag of dried fruit because I thought, wow, look at the price per ounce, such a deal. Fast forward a couple of months, and half the bag was still sitting in my pantry, rock hard and inedible. Into the trash it went along with my money. Here's the reality. Bulk buying only works if you plan it properly. If you have limited storage or you're not 100% sure you'll use it all before it expires, skip it. Food waste is a huge issue. And it's not just bad for the planet, it's bad for your wallet. Here's an interesting fact. Almost 40% of food in the US ends up in the trash every year. Don't let your money be part of that statistic. Next, let's talk about impulse shopping. You know that feeling when you walk into a store for one thing and then end up walking out with 10? Yeah, stores are designed for that. They know exactly what they're doing. The music, the layout, even the oversized shopping carts, it's all carefully planned to make you spend more. Have you ever noticed how the milk and eggs are always at the back of the store? That's not an accident. They want you to pass as many tempting things as possible on your way there. Impulse buys might feel small in the moment, but they add up fast. Let's say you pick up an extra $10 worth of snacks every week. That's over $500 a year on stuff you didn't even plan to buy. To fight back, go in with a list and stick to it. Also, never shop when you're hungry or tired. Trust me, you'll end up buying things you didn't even know you wanted. The third thing on this list is a bit controversial, branded glasses. I get it, designer eyewear looks cool. But here's the truth. Most of these expensive brands are owned by the same company. Yep, one giant company manufactures tons of high-end glasses, and they're charging you a premium for the little logo on the side. Meanwhile, there are plenty of affordable options out there that look just as good and work just as well. Online retailers and independent shops often sell stylish, high-quality glasses at a fraction of the price. You're paying for the name, not the quality, so save yourself the markup. Now, I'm not saying that you should never buy branded products. That's completely up to you. If it makes you feel good to have a few designer items, then you don't have to be a killjoy. But just understand that you're buying a name rather than the product itself. As long as you understand that and you plan for buying branded items, you're good to go. Next, let's suggest something a lot of people waste money on: lottery tickets. Look, I get it. The dream of winning millions of dollars is tempting, but let's be honest, your chances of winning are basically zero. Statistically, you're more likely to get struck by lightning, twice, or be attacked by a shark while riding a unicycle. Okay, I made that last one up, but you get the point. Instead of throwing money at lottery tickets, take that same cash and invest it. Even a small amount in a basic index fund will grow over time. And unlike the lottery, your odds of seeing a return are actually pretty good. Speaking of throwing money away, let's talk about bank fees and credit card charges. These are the silent killers of your budget. A few bucks here, a few bucks there. It doesn't seem like much, but it adds up fast. Last year, Americans spent billions on things like late fees and overdraft charges. Billion, with a B. Here's the fix. Switch to a bank that doesn't charge ridiculous fees. There are plenty of digital banks these days that offer no-fee accounts. And when it comes to credit cards, Make it a habit to pay your balance in full every month. Not only will you avoid interest, but your credit score will thank you. Now let's get into something sneaky: branded medications. If you've ever bought the name brand version of a drug when there's a cheaper generic option, you've wasted money. And no, the generic isn't less effective. It's literally the same thing. Same active ingredients, same dosage, same everything. The only difference is that the generic doesn't come with a flashy logo and $1 million ad campaign. Next time you're at the pharmacy, ask for the generic version. It works just as well and your wallet will feel a lot better. Next, let's talk about eating out, specifically drinks at restaurants. You ever notice how a soda or a cocktail at a restaurant costs 5 times more than it does at the grocery store? That's because drinks are where restaurants make their biggest profits. A soda that costs them 25 cents to pour is sold to you for $3.50. Cocktails? Don't even get me started on those markups. Here's an easy tip: stick to water. It's free, it's healthier, and it won't make you regret your bill later. If you're really craving a soda or a drink, have one at home for a fraction of the cost. It's a small change, but over time, it makes a big difference. Now, let's take a look inside your closet. How many clothes do you own that you don't actually wear? Be honest. We've all been guilty of buying something because it was on sale, thinking, oh, it's such a good deal. But if you don't love it, it is not a deal. It's just money sitting in your closet collecting dust. Here's a rule I swear by: if you don't love it, don't buy it. Focus on quality over quantity. It's better to have a few pieces you love and wear all the time than a pile of stuff you never touch. You'll have less clutter and more money in your bank account. Next, subscriptions. Have you ever signed up for a free trial and completely forgotten to cancel it? Yeah, me too. It's way too easy to lose track of these things, and companies are counting on that. They're happy to keep charging you for something you don't even use. Take some time to go through your subscriptions. Look at your bank statements or use an app that tracks subscriptions for you. You might be surprised at how much you're spending on things that you don't need or didn't even realize you had. Cancel what you're not using, and you'll free up money for things that actually matter. Even if you don't use the money you save in your day-to-day life, you could give it to charity instead. The point is that there's better things to spend your money on. Lastly, let's talk about one of my biggest pet peeves: paying for hotel Wi-Fi. Why are we still doing this? Most hotels offer free Wi-Fi if you join their loyalty program, and those programs are usually free to sign up for. So before you fork over $10 or $15 a night for internet, ask about the loyalty program. It takes 2 minutes to sign up and you get free Wi-Fi. These are just some of the things we waste money on without even thinking about it. Cutting out these expenses doesn't mean you have to live like a monk or give up everything you enjoy. It's about being intentional with your money and making smarter choices. Start small. Pick one thing from this list and work on cutting it out. Then move on to the next. You'll be surprised at how quickly these little changes add up. And remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can put towards something that actually matters. Whether that's building an emergency fund, giving to charity, paying off debt, or just treating yourself to something you genuinely love. What about you? Have you caught yourself wasting money on something you didn't even realize was a problem? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful or interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.